For almost 30 years, Intel controlled the CPU industry. Every major computer, every gaming PC, almost every data center depended on Intel. It wasn't just another chip company. It was the company that powered the modern computer. If you wanted performance, you bought Intel. If you wanted reliability, you bought Intel. And for years, almost nobody believed that would ever change. Then, artificial intelligence arrived. Almost overnight, the technology industry changed. The companies that once cared only about CPUs started chasing something else: AI performance. And one company suddenly found itself at the center of everything: NVIDIA. Its GPUs became the foundation of ChatGPT, AI agents, robotics, scientific research, and the world's largest AI data centers. Every major AI company wanted NVIDIA hardware. Demand exploded. Revenue exploded. The company's value reached levels that few people thought were possible. Most CEOs would have stopped there. After all, NVIDIA had already won the AI race. Or so it seemed. Because while the world was celebrating NVIDIA's GPUs, Jensen Huang was already thinking about the next battlefield. Not graphics, not gaming, not even AI accelerators. This time, he was coming for the CPU. The very product that made Intel one of the most powerful technology companies in history. At first, almost nobody noticed. There was no dramatic announcement, no massive marketing campaign, no headline saying NVIDIA is replacing Intel. Instead, the first clue came from an AI startup, Perplexity, one of the fastest growing AI companies in the world. The company confirmed it plans to use NVIDIA's upcoming Vera CPU for AI agent workloads, calling it a strong fit for its needs. According to Perplexity, Vera performed certain AI coding tasks significantly faster than conventional CPUs. To most people, that sounded like another business partnership. But inside Silicon Valley, people understood exactly what it meant. NVIDIA was no longer building hardware around the CPU. It was building the CPU itself. And that changes everything. Because this isn't just about selling another processor. It's about controlling the entire AI server, the CPU, the GPU, the networking, the software, everything. If NVIDIA succeeds, companies may no longer need to mix Intel CPUs with NVIDIA GPUs in the way they traditionally have. Instead, they could buy a complete AI platform from a single company. NVIDIA has positioned Vera as part of a broader AI computing platform rather than a standalone gaming processor. That is why investors, engineers, and Intel executives are paying very close attention. Because this may not look like a war today, but history has shown that the biggest technology battles often begin very quietly. And this story is only just beginning. But here's where the story becomes even more interesting, because NVIDIA isn't trying to build a better laptop processor. It isn't trying to replace the CPU inside your gaming PC. That's not the goal. The real target is the AI data center, the place where companies like OpenAI, Anthropic, Oracle, and Perplexity train and run massive AI systems. For years, those servers followed a familiar formula. Intel or AMD handled the CPU. NVIDIA handled the GPU. Each company had its own role, and together, they powered the AI revolution. But Jensen Huang believes that model is no longer enough. Modern AI isn't just about training a model. Today's AI agents execute code, search the web, manage databases, call external tools, run software, and coordinate thousands of small tasks every second. Those jobs don't rely only on GPUs. They also depend heavily on the CPU. That's exactly why NVIDIA designed Vera, not as a replacement for every processor in the world, but as a CPU built specifically for AI infrastructure. According to NVIDIA, Vera is designed to keep AI systems responsive, manage data pipelines, coordinate workloads, and work seamlessly alongside NVIDIA's own AI hardware. Then came the announcement that made people across Silicon Valley pay attention. Perplexity, one of the fastest-growing AI companies, said it plans to use NVIDIA's Vera CPU for its AI agent workloads. Its executives described Vera as a strong fit because it performed certain AI coding tasks significantly faster than conventional CPUs in their testing. That doesn't automatically mean Intel has lost, or that AMD is finished. Far from it. Intel still powers an enormous number of enterprise servers. AMD continues to grow rapidly in data centers. Both companies remain major competitors. But for the first time, customers are beginning to see NVIDIA as more than just a GPU company. They're starting to see it as a complete AI infrastructure company. And that's a very different business. Imagine buying an entire AI server where the CPU, the GPU, the networking, and the software all come from the same company. Everything is designed to work together. Everything is optimized for AI. That's the future NVIDIA is chasing. And if enough customers agree, it could change how AI data centers are built over the next decade. But Intel isn't standing still. AMD isn't standing still. The entire semiconductor industry understands what's happening because this isn't just another product launch. It's a battle for control of the next generation of computing, a market worth hundreds of billions of dollars, and maybe much more. But there's one question that nobody has fully answered. If NVIDIA already dominates AI GPUs, why risk entering one of the most competitive markets in technology? Why challenge companies that have spent decades designing CPUs? The answer has nothing to do with selling one more chip. It has everything to do with controlling the future of artificial intelligence. And that's exactly where this story goes next.